Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Fate Stay Night. Previously, Shirou went to school after getting that phone call from Shinji, and it turns out the boundary field was activated, just in time to ensnare Shirou into the trap as well. Turns out, Shinji, that monster, was in fact behind it. Or rather, we determined that his servant, Ryder, was the one who created the sigil. And, well, needless to say, a switch of some sort flipped in Shirou's head, and he was totally willing to hurt Shinji to make it stop. But unfortunately, after many choices were made, we watched Shirou die in two different ways, one at the hands of Ryder herself, who apparently is some dagger-wielding vampire person. Still no idea who Ryder really is, but I do think it's our biggest clue. Anyway, yeah, this time we're catching back up with choices, so let's go ahead and load in. Right here. And so, on my arm, reaching out as if to grab the heavens, is the command spell waiting for my order. Yes, indeed. We left off with Shirou getting kicked out of a window on the 3rd floor, and we ended off the last episode with Shirou falling to his death by not using the command spell at all. So that leaves us these two choices. As I said, I do believe that summoning Saber will be our best bet at living, because this is direct, it's decisive, it will use the full utilization of the command spell. There's no misinterpretation. I think this is what will let Shirou live. And that leaves, if I can get Saber to help me. This is vague, and we know that the command spell doesn't like vague. That would decrease the power of it. So, it's as it was said, way back in the prologue with, the conversation between Rin and Archer or whatnot. I believe Rin was thinking that something like a vague wish win this battle or something like that would not do much, but something more precise like put all your power into the next blow or dodge the next attack would do more than just the normal amount of extra energy. So let's try out this weaker one. If I can get Saber to help me,
Saber.
I wish for her help. In the space between the sky and the ground, in the sea of thought, like time has stopped, I wish upon the command spell on my left hand. One more second until the ground. Believing that she can overturn this death unavoidable by normal logic,
Saber!
please come, Saber! With all my might, I call for my sword. The command spell disappears, and at the same time, a winding occurs in space. Oh, that's cool. It must have been sorcery, because Saber, in her silver armor, shoots forth from it, as if breaking through the ripple in space.
Master.
Master? The silver armor runs toward me. Saber appears suddenly in the school grounds, sees me falling before she gets surprised by this event, and catches me just before I hit the ground. Well, this just feels like a complete success. How is it any different from the other choice? Okay. Well, if this is going to continue onward, maybe I should rewind here and see what the other choice is. Because this feels like the exact same thing. Okay, I'll read one more thing here.
Saber.
Sorry, Saber. You saved me. I managed to get onto the ground, still bloody. Even though I escaped the fall, my body, lacerated by Ryder, is way past its limit. But I cannot fall down. Forcing my numb arms and legs to move, I managed to stand up to show her that I'm alright.
説明している暇はない。状況はわかるな、セイバー。
I don't have time to explain. You know the situation, right, Saber?
待ってください、シロ。それはわかりますが、その前にあなたの体を。
Wait, Shirou. I understand, but first your body needs to...
ライダーを頼む。あいつはお前でしか倒せない。
Please go get Ryder. Only you can beat her. Yeah, see, this is Shirou refusing to use the K word. No killing. He just needs to beat Shinji, and Saber needs to beat Ryder. Even after this switch has flipped in his head, that he's accepting that violence is necessary, I don't think he's still willing to kill. Well, okay. I kind of hate to back out here because it's killing the momentum, but I want to see the other choice. How is that any different? So let's back up. Summon Saber. Please come. I murmur as if praying. I don't care about my life, but only to stop the cause of this.
来い、セイバー！
I order you to come, Saber. With all my might, I call for my sword. That's such a great line. But, this does seem the same. Disappears. Winding occurs in space. Yep. This is the same. But the intent of the wish is different. With this choice, the intent is to stop all this. The other choice was to save him. So how? Is there gonna be a long-reaching ramification here? I fall to the ground. Yes, this is different. Saber didn't catch him. My breath stops. My organs will explode from the impact. A few of my ribs must have broken or at least cracked. But still, my body did not break apart, and my bloody arms are still attached.
シロ。
Saber runs toward me. Forcing my numb arms and legs, I managed to stand up to show her I'm alright.
説明している暇はない。状況はわかるな、セイバー。
待ってください、
Okay.
シロ。それはわかりますが、その前にあなたの体を。
Well, this is the
ライダーを
same.
頼む。あいつはお前でしか倒せない。
Okay. I think this must be exactly like the first choice that we met last video, where we could either have Shirou run straight through the shadows or to stand and try and focus on dodging them, but both ended up in the exact same place. This is the same as that, I want to believe, which means I want to go back and rewind so that Saber can catch him. And then Shirou won't have to deal with broken ribs. Catches me just before I hit the ground. There you go.
説明している
Okay,
暇はない。
here we go. This is
待って
where
く
we
ださい、
left
シロ。
off.
ライダーを頼む。あいつはお前でしか倒せない。
Please, go get Ryder. Only you can beat her.
いけません。シロの治療が先です。このままではあなたが死ぬ。
No, your treatment comes first. You will die like this.
それは違う。先にやるべきことがあるだろう。
That's wrong. There's something that needs to be done before that. Forgetting about me, we have to beat Shinji and Ryder as quickly as possible. Nothing takes priority over that.
ですがそれでは。
But that's... Saber is stubbornly worried about my body. I would be lying if I said I wasn't happy about it. But we don't have time to argue. If Saber doesn't want to, I'll just have to use my second command spell. My determination must have got through to her. Saber accepts my decision.
わかりました。マスター、指示を。
I understand. Please give me an order, Master.
ライダーを倒せ。俺はシンジを叩く。
Defeat Ryder. I'll get Shinji. Oh! Oh! There's no hesitation in Saber now. She nods silently and runs to the school building like the wind. I run up the stairs. Ryder and Shinji are on the 3rd floor. I can tell from the command spell's reaction that Shinji is still on the 3rd floor. The instant I get to the 3rd floor, sparks fly out.
ライダーか。
Ryder? I couldn't see it, but Saber must have seen Ryder attacking from above and deflected her attack.
シロ、ライダーはここで倒します。
Shirou, I will defeat Ryder here. I believe it.
あなたはライダーのマスターを。
Please take care of Ryder's master. She doesn't need to tell me. Saber won't be beaten by Ryder. That's something I'm sure of from fighting Ryder and knowing even a little about her power. Saber's power vastly exceeds that of Ryder.
任せた。だが深追いはするな。シンジを止めればそれで終わる。
I'll leave it to you. But don't go too far. It'll all end if I stop Shinji. I pass Saber and run. Ryder's dagger instantly comes to kill me, and Saber attacks deflected along with Ryder. I run through the hallway. Yeah! Come here, you piece of shit. I got a knuckle sandwich for you hot out the oven. In front of me is Shinji, completely flustered.
さすがに手ぶらじゃ不利か。
I guess I'm at a disadvantage barehanded. A long object that can serve as a weapon, like the mop in this locker.
トレースオン。
Trace on. I pass my magical energy through it as I run. Perhaps I don't have any other thoughts, or I don't have enough energy to do anything else. But I strengthen the plastic mop as naturally as breathing. The shadows move. Even though I'm hurt so badly, I don't feel any sluggishness in my body. And on top of that, I have a weapon now. So... I don't even need to dodge them now. I smack away all the shadows attacking me using the mop. The mop breaks, but that's to be expected from a weapon so hurriedly constructed. And besides, there's no need for anything like that when I'm this close.
シンジ
I punch him straight on! My slashed arm hurts so much that it almost knocks me unconscious. I punch Shinji in the stomach and drive him against the wall.
この
You! Shinji reaches out to fling my arms off. I kick his arms away without hesitation. Kick? Okay. Even I can't control myself. I take the arm that I kicked and ram it against the wall and break it. Ooh! Ah, beautiful. Ah, beautiful. I can't hear Shinji scream too clearly. Crap. I'll faint if I let my guard down. I have to hurry while my body can still move. I grab Shinji's hair and push him up against the wall.
悲鳴は後だ。今すぐ結界を止めろ、シンジ。
Scream later. stop the boundary field right now, Shinji.
ふざけるな。誰がお前なんかの。
Who are you kidding? Who would listen to your... I take my other arm and grab his throat. Drips. The blood soaked into my clothes stains Shinji's body.
なあ、結界の前にお前の息の根を止めるだけだ。どっちでもいいぞ、俺は。早く決めろ。
Then I'll just kill you before the boundary field. I don't care which it is. Make up your mind quickly. Well, there's the K word. Yay! I put power into the hand grabbing his throat. It must be because of the magical energy flowing through my body. I feel like I'd be able to break this neck.
デタラメだ。お前にそんなことできるもんか。それに僕はまだ誰も殺してないぞ。ただみんなから少しだけ命を分けてもらっただけ。
You're lying. You wouldn't be able to do that. And I haven't killed anyone yet. I just had everyone share their life with...
分かった。じゃあな、シンジ。
Oh. Okay. Bye, Shinji. I tighten my grip. There's no hesitation. Just a little sympathy. It's because Shinji wasn't taught the basic rules of magi that there's no problem with killing other magi.
待ってくれ、分かった。僕の負けだ、エミヤ。結界はすぐに止めるから。
Hold on, all right. I lose. I'll stop the boundary field right now. I loosen my grip on his throat. That was a mistake.
くそ、バカ力出しやがって。おい、ライダー！ブラッドフォードを止めろ！
Damn it. Hey, Ryder, stop your blood fort. Blood fort? What a name.
マスターの命が危ないんだぞ！
Your master's life is in danger. There's no response from Ryder. But Saber takes a step back from Ryder with those words. Ryder lowers her dagger and moves her lips slightly.
これでいいんだろう。この結界は特殊らしくてね。一度貼った場所にはそう簡単に貼り直せないらしい。
This is okay, right? I guess this boundary field is special, so it seems it's hard to reconstruct a boundary field somewhere she's already constructed one.
もうここに結界を張ることはないんだから、その手を離せよ。
I won't make another boundary field here, so let go.
そうはいくか。勝った以上はこっちの言い分に従ってもらう。シンジ、レイジを捨てろ。そうすれば二度と争うこともない。
Who would do that? Since I won, I'll have you obey me. Shinji, get rid of your command spells. Then we'll never have to fight again. Ho 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 ho. Okay. Okay.
ふざけるな。そんな真似ができるもんか。レイジがなくなったらライダーを従えられない。そうなったら僕は。
Oh, what? Don't be ridiculous. How could I do something like that? I won't be able to control Ryder if I lose my command spell. If that happens, I'll...
マスターでなくなるんだろう。なら、信徒の教会に行けばいい。戦いから降りたマスターを保護してくれるそうだからな。
You won't be a master anymore, right? So you can just go to the church in Shinto. It seems it shelters masters who have dropped out of the battles.
それとも何か？身を守るために結界を張ったっていうのは嘘か？
Or what? Were you lying when you said you constructed this boundary field to protect yourself? And you actually constructed this to beat the other masters? Oh, got him there!
別にそんなこと言ってないだろう。僕はただマスターになってサーバントを従えていれば。
I didn't say that. I just thought that if I became a master and worked with a servant... He thought he'd be able to be a magus? But what would be the point even if he became one?
ここまでだシンジ。レイジを捨てないのなら俺が剥ぎ取る。
This is it, Shinji. If you won't get rid of your command spell, I'll have that arm cut off. Whoa.
剥ぎ取る
Huh? Cut off my arm? Shinji questions like it's a real mystery. He's not faking it. It seems he really doesn't understand what I'm saying.
いや、だから。
Well, it's...
シロ、離れて。
Shirou, get away! Saber's voice. Maybe it's the result of training at the dojo, but my body reacts to Saber's voice before my brain. I let go of Shinji and jump back. And at the same time, Rider's dagger swung through the space I used to occupy.
ライダー
Rider?
下がりなさい、マスター。この場から離脱します。
Please stay back, Master. We shall retreat from here.
シロ、下がって。ライダーは結果維持に使っていた魔力を全て解放するつもりです。
Please stay back, Shirou. Rider intends to release all the magical energy she was using to maintain the boundary field. Oh. She was expending a lot of energy to maintain it. Right. But now she's at like her full power and can focus fully.
魔力を解放する
Release her magical energy? Looking at Rider, she certainly seems strange. Like the way she appeared here instantly when she was confronting Saber, and the chill she's releasing. Her pressure is much stronger now.
ライダー何考えてんだお前エミヤのサーバントにさえ勝てないくせに勝手なことしてんじゃない
Rider? What are you thinking? Don't do selfish things when you can't even beat Emiya's servant.
はい。確かに私ではセイバーに及びません。
Yes, I certainly cannot match Saber.
ですがご安心を。我が宝具は他のサーバントを凌駕しています。たとえ相手が何者であろうと、我が失踪を妨げることはできない。
But please be rest assured, my noble phantasm exceeds those of other servants. No matter who the opponent is, they will not be able to stop my charge. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. We know that Rider's noble phantasm is like A+ rank, or was it S or S+? One of those. But we determined that her noble phantasm is like the only known thing that can harm Berserker, so... Oh boy. Rider raises her dagger. What? Everyone here lets out a voice of surprise. For some reason, Rider takes her dagger to her neck and... slashes it in one breath. Blood sacrifice? Gosh, that's edgy. Fresh blood splatters around. Blood gushes out from the neck of the black-garbed rider.
何を
What are you... Even her master, Shinji, is surprised at her actions. Even if servants are beyond human, that wound is fatal. Rider will lose large amounts of blood and will just disappear. But that's just a needless worry for people who know nothing. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. The splattered blood stops in the air and slowly forms a circle. Yeah, look at this blood magic. She is totally a vampire. It's a magic circle drawn in blood. A pattern I've never seen before. A creature-like figure that looks creepy. A big lump of magical energy created by Ryder. I mean, it kinda looks like a bat, maybe? The boundary field Ryder was supporting till now seems small compared to this. What? My body's being pushed back. The huge amount of magical energy must be leaking. My body is pushed back as if blown by a strong wind.
シロ、離れて。ライダーは宝具を使う気です。そこにいては巻き込まれる。
Shirou, please get away. Ryder is about to use her noble phantasm. You will be in the way if you stand there. Saying so, Saber pulls my body away by force. Protecting me, Saber confronts Ryder's magic circle.
逃げるつもりか、ライダー。
Are you planning to run?
自身のマスターをも巻き込むというのなら、ここで引導を渡すだけだ。そのような宝具を使わせはしない。
If you will involve your master here, in this as well, I will just defeat you here. I will not let you use that noble phantasm.
まさかマスターを守るのがサーバントの役割でしょ。私はマスターを連れて逃げるだけよ。
Of course not. It is the role of a servant to protect its master. I am just going to run, taking my master with me.
それが気に食わないのなら追ってきなさい、セイバー。
If you do not like that, come after us, Saber.
もっともこれを見た後でもあなたに戦う気迫が残っていればの話ですが。
Well, that is if you still have the will to fight after seeing this. Uh-oh. I hear a throbbing. With a sound like flesh wrenching open, Ryder's hair whirls up and... an eyeball.
シロ、かがんで。
Shirou, please get down. Dragged by Saber, I fall to the ground. A loud sound and a flash. I close my eyes at the raging wind. But even with my eyes closed, I'm forced to feel it. Something white passes by. I feel like something is blazing through the hallway with great speed like a giant arrow of light. Whoa. Well, all things considered, that level of destruction feels very tame. I guess it's just precise, and we should be thankful for that. When I raise my head, the scene in front of me is the remains of cruel destruction. Shinji and Ryder have disappeared. The light just now wasn't aimed at us, but was probably just to escape from here. Light. So her ultimate move was making an eyeball of blood that shot out light. So, does that mean the two daggers, the daggers connected by chain, aren't her noble phantasm, like the other servants? Because no, her noble phantasm was that magic spell. That blood magic. And in fact, Ryder said that her dagger broke. Or no, her dagger started to break after she was trying to attack Shirou and couldn't finish him off. Maybe she... Didn't I theorize a lot earlier that maybe Ryder's true identity was like Egyptian. I'm kind of getting like Egyptian god vibes, but no, if Ryder was actually an Egyptian god, then she would be way more powerful, just like Heracles, Berserker. So I don't know. I just don't know. The firing hammer that was pulled inside me is released. The heat flowing through me quickly fades away.
Shirou.
Shirou? I can't hear Saber's questions anymore. In that manner, my consciousness falls into white darkness. I'm having that dream. Maybe this is the image of death for me. The closer I get to death, the more the scene that I don't want to see revives in my head. A mountain of corpses. People crumbling away. A time when everyone wished for help, yet none received any. That was painful. It was so painful that even living was painful, and I even thought I would be at ease if I just disappeared. With faint consciousness, I reached out for no reason. I didn't reach out seeking help. I just thought that the sky was a long way away. In my last moments, that's what I thought. And then my mind faded away, and the raised hand fell to the ground. No, it should have fallen to the ground. A big hand grasped the falling hand. Is this the first time we actually see Kuritsugu? I think it is. Yeah, hi Kuritsugu. That person came to the fire to save anybody, and found me. I remember that face. A figure of a man with tears welling in his eyes, delighted from the bottom of his heart that he has found someone alive. It was because he looked so happy. I even thought that he was the one that was saved, not me. So, looking enviable even in my dying eyes, the man saved an unfamiliar child as if thanking something. That was the turning point. My weakness, accepting death, turned into the strength of a desire to live. The mind that could not think of anything was filled with the joy of being saved. I moved my fingers with all my might so as to not let go of the man's hand, and lost consciousness. After that, I was in a hospital when I came to, and I received a visit from the man who saved me. That was 10 years ago. Since then, Emiya Shirou has just chased after Kuritsugu. I could only think of becoming like him. Not because I was saved. It's just because I could not forget his face at that time, and I tried to acquire that illusion. I ran, aiming to be like that. Somewhere in my mind, I didn't want to realize. That's right. That one day, hoping about how much I would be saved if I could smile the way Kuritsugu did back then. So is that admitting that the desire to save someone really is about the self-salvation? Is it really that selfish all the way down? It's one thing to want to be a hero, because that requires that someone must be in peril. That's selfish on its own, but to also aim for that feeling that you would get from saving someone, That's admitting that the act of heroism isn't enough. When I open my eyes, I am in my familiar living room. The sound of the clock is awfully loud. I seem to be sleeping on the floor, and when I raise my arms, both of them are wrapped up in bandages.
外暗いな。
It's dark outside. I push myself up. Just once, I want some media to have like a character waking up, identify that they're in a safe place and bandaged, and then just not move. Just once. Just once, The clock says it's already past 10 p.m.
外暗いな、じゃないわよ、この恩知らず。目が覚めたら、まず言うべきことがあるんじゃない？
It's not, it's dark outside, you ingrate. Isn't there something you should say when you wake up?
遠坂、なんだ、いたのか。
Tosaka, I didn't know you were here.
いたのか、じゃないわよ。
Don't say something like that.
あんたの真横でずっと看病してやってたのに、ずいぶんな態度じゃない。
I was by your side nursing you all this time, and that's your attitude? I see. I've done something bad.
すまない。どうも頭が固まってる。うまく物事を考えられないんだが、とにかくありがとう、遠坂。ま
Sorry.
たお前の世話になっちまった。
Dang it. Sorry, my head's still not working. I can't think straight, but thanks. I owe you once again, Tosaka.
まあ、別に大したことじゃないからいいけど、シロもあれだけの怪我だったんだから、意識が朦朧としてるのも当然だしさ。
Please contain your tsundere. Well, it's fine since it's nothing important. You had such a bad wound, so I'm sure it's only natural for your mind to be hazy.
で、痛いところはないの？とりあえず外傷は塞がってるけど、中身まではわからないから。異常があるんなら手当てしないとまずいでしょ。
So, does it hurt anywhere? It seems the external wounds have already healed, but I can't tell about your insides. We have to heal the wounds if there's anything wrong, right?
いや、だるいだけで痛むところはない。
No. I just feel dull. It doesn't hurt anywhere.
ただ、なんだか。
But I feel like I'm floating in the air. I don't know how I came to be here. I can't even remember what I was doing today.
遠坂、学校は？俺はあの後どうなったんだ？
Tosaka, how's the school? What happened to me after that?
大丈夫。みんなのことは安心なさい。学校にはキレイがフォローに行ったから。
It's all right. You don't have to worry about them. Kirei went to follow up on the school. He did?
廊下の補修とか事後処理はあいつがするから考えなくていいわ。あれでも新職なんだし、これぐらいさせなきゃ罰が当たるでしょ。
He'll handle the repairs on the hallway and take care of the aftermath, so you don't have to think about it. He's a priest, so he'll get divine punishment if he doesn't at least do that. Wow, is he gonna not only repair the school that was damaged, but is he gonna use mind-altering magic to make everyone forget that they fainted? That's really convenient.
あいつが？それじゃ学校の方は？
Him? Then the school's...
大事にはなってないわ。病院に運び込まれた生徒は多いけど、命に別状はないみたい。みんな栄養失調ってことで 2,3 日病院で休む程度だって。
It didn't end up as a serious matter. Many students were taken to the hospital, but none of their lives is in danger. Everyone's being treated for malnutrition, and they only have to stay there for a few days. Okay, so it's not like a complete cover-up, but it seems pretty covered up.
そうか。それは。
I see. That's Great. The boundary field was stopped late, but that didn't mean I was too late. As soon as I relax, strength escapes my body. I take a deep breath and lean against the wall.
じゃあ俺の体の方も琴峰が治してくれたのか。
Then did Kotomine heal my body too?
いくら遠坂でもあれだけの傷は治せないだろう。
Even you can't heal such wounds, right?
何言ってるのよ。それはあんたが勝手に治したの。
What are you saying? You healed them yourself. Yeah, that's right. Shirou did get his lungs blown out, so... Or was it his stomach? I forget which one it was. I think it was both, but what was the one he lived through? I think it was his stomach getting removed.
バーサーカーの時と一緒。とりあえず傷を塞ぐだけなら腸がつくほどの回復力だけど、あなたの方には覚えはないのよね。
It's just like with Berserker. Your ability to close your wounds is excessive, but you don't know anything about it, right?
あるわけないだろう。俺だってわけがわからないんだ。セイバーと契約するまでは普通の体だったよ。
Of course not. I don't understand it all either. I had a normal body until I made the contract with Saber.
もしかして自分が知らないだけで祖先がトカゲだったとかない？
Maybe you just don't know, but could it be that one of your ancestors is a lizard?
あのな、真剣な顔でそういう怖い冗談は言わないでくれ。俺だって気持ち悪いんだぞ。自分の体が自分の知らないものになってるようなものなんだから。
Hey now, don't make such scary jokes with a straight face. This feels weird for me too. It's kind of like my body isn't my body.
いいんじゃない？何はどうあれ、それで何度も命を長らえてるんだから。
I guess it's fine. Whatever the reason, you've survived because of it.
もう2回も助けられたことだし、トカゲになるぐらいは妥協できる交換条件だと思うけど。
You've been saved twice already, so I guess turning into a lizard is an acceptable bargain.
遠坂、重病人をいじめて楽しいのか？
Tosaka, do you enjoy making fun of a seriously injured person?
さっきまで重病人だった人でしょ？
You mean someone who used to be seriously injured, right?
ともかくセーバーに感謝しなさいよね。理屈はわからないけど、シローの体がそうなったのはセーバーのおかげなんだし。
Well, anyway, thanks Saber. I don't know the reasoning behind it, but it's because of Saber that your body's like this. Oh. That energizes my beaten up mind. The thing I have to do now. There are words I need to say to her, asking for her help and being saved by her. Not to mention talk about the implication that he only has 2 command spells left. Ugh. I get up quickly. Moving causes pain throughout my body, but I can't worry about that.
遠坂、セイバーは？
Tosaka, where's Saber?
道場にいるわ。私は部屋に荷物取りに行ってくるわね。
She's in the dojo. I'm going to my room to get some stuff. Tosaka heads over to the outbuilding with light steps. Ouch. My joints cry out in pain. I bear it by gritting my teeth and hurry to the dojo. I arrive at the dojo. Saber is sitting Japanese style by herself, as if meditating.
シロ、目が覚めたのですか？
Shirou, are you awake? What do you mean by that? He's in the doorway, standing on his 2 feet. Saber notices me coming in, stands up, and comes to me instantly.
すまない。今気がついたんだ。それでセイバー。
Sorry, I just woke up. So, Saber.
すまないではありません。あなたには言いたいことが山ほどある。私を置いて敵の誘いに乗ったこと、一人で戦おうとしたこと、自身の体を気遣おうともしなかったこと。
It is not sorry. I have many things I need to say to you. You accepted a call from the enemy without me. You tried to fight by yourself, and you did not take care of your body.
分かっているのですか？そのどれもが死に直結する愚行です。いや、実際あなたは死にかけていた。こうして私を追い詰めて何が楽しいのです。
Do you understand that all of those actions were foolish actions that would have been fatal? No, you really were almost dead. What enjoyment are you getting out of causing me so much trouble?
いや、その...
Well,
何ですか？生半可な弁明では引き下がりません。
What is it? I will not back down because of lame excuses.
今日という今日は、とことんあなたの考えを聞かせていただきますから。
I will totally hear you out today. Saber flares up at me. It's certainly an intense pressure, but seeing Saber being so emotional is rather pleasant.
分かってる。
What?
ちゃんと話す。
Okay, I don't think it's that, I really don't think it's that Shirou's like some sort of masochist. No, I think he's just like seeing Saber express human emotions. Let's go with that. I know. I'll tell you.
だから話をしよう、セイバー。体の方はこの通り大丈夫だからさ。
So let's talk, Saber. My body is fine, as it appears.
シロ、持ち直したのですか？
Shiro, you are healed?
ああ、そうみたいだ。とりあえず生き延びてる。
Yeah, I guess so. I'm alive for now.
そうですか。それはよかった。
I see. That is good. Where did that threatening attitude go? Saber takes a relieved breath and smiles softly as if congratulating me on my safety. That really makes me realize I made her feel so uneasy that even the expressionless Saber made such a face. I wasn't relying on Saber, but still, she accepted me as the person to fight with. I was the stupid one. I didn't even notice such pure trust. I could not even give her the simple trust of letting her fight.
セイバー。
Saber, I speak naturally. I can stare directly at the person I was so embarrassed to look at until now.
はい。何ですか、シロ。
Yes? What is it, Shiro?
すまない。俺がバカだった。
I'm sorry. I was being stupid. I bow my head.
シロ、やめてください。先ほどのは言葉のあやです。怒っていたのは確かですが、あなたに謝ってもらう必要は。
What? Shiro, please do not do such a thing. My previous expression was just a figure of speech. I was certainly angry, but there is no such need for you to apologize to me.
ある。パートナーとしてセイバーに謝るのは当然だ。
There is. It's natural to apologize to you as my partner.
心配させてすまなかった。セイバーといる限り、俺は二度と一人では戦わない。
I'm sorry I let you worry. As long as I'm with you, I will never fight alone.
シロ、それは。
Shiro, that...
ああ、セイバー、お前の力を貸してくれ。
Yeah. Saber, please lend me your strength.
俺一人じゃ他のマスターには勝てない。俺にはお前の助けが必要だ。
I can't beat the other masters by myself. I need your help. Well, it's as I said last time. Hindsight is 20/20, and Shiro got an eyeful.
それでは、今までの行動が間違いだったと認めるのですね。シロはマスターとして後方支援に徹し、戦うのは私の役割だと。
Then you will admit that your actions until now were a mistake? That it is my role to fight, and that you will devote yourself as a backup as a master? No, that's wrong. I am not mistaken in that regard. I still don't want to see Saber hurt. That's why I have forbidden her from fighting. That was the only thing I had wrong. If I decided to fight with her, I should just have protected her with all my might.
いや、俺は自分が間違っていたとは思わない。
Oh. No, I don't think I was mistaken.
セイバーが俺を守るなら、俺もセイバーを守る。セイバーだけを戦わせるなんてことはできない。
If you are going to protect me, I'll protect you too. I can't let you fight alone. Saber doesn't respond. Cold air flows through the dojo. But this is one thing that I cannot give up. I raise my head, thinking that I'll just need to beg her until she accepts it. And then...
その堅くなさは実にあなたらしい。
That obstinate personality is just like you.
その、セイバー？
Huh? Saber?
まったく。今さら答えるまでもないでしょう。
Honestly, there is no need to answer now.
私はあなたの剣です。私以外の誰があなたの力になるのですか、シロ。
I am your sword. Who else but me will be your help, Shirou? Saying that, Saber puts out her left hand. With no sensible words coming to mind, I silently shake her hand. Is Saber left-handed? You were supposed to shake with your dominant hand. Huh. A certain feeling of a handshake. A few days after we met, we finally exchange a real contract.
何握手なんてしてるの？二人とも。
Hey, we're having a moment here. Huh? Why are you two shaking hands? Hey, why do you have to show up with such timing? We release our hands quickly.
なんか怪しいわね。まさか私に内緒で作戦会議をしてたとか？
Huh? You guys are acting weird. Could it be that you two were having a secret conference?
いえ、そういうわけではないのです。その、マスターの体が健康かどうか、脈を測っていただけですので。
No, that is not true. I was merely taking his pulse to check if Master's body was okay. Wow, you are a bad liar, Saber. I'm dumbfounded. Saber is offering a really suspicious lie. No, before that, why is Saber panicking too?
へえ、変わった脈の取り方をするのね。
Oh, you sure take his pulse in a strange way. How could you feel it through those metal gauntlets? Tosaka looks at Saber curiously. Perhaps because she's not as accustomed to lying, Saber starts to act even more suspiciously. I have to help her or we might end up in an even worse situation.
何の用だよ、父さん。部屋まで荷物を取りに行くとか言ってなかったか、さっき。
Hey, what do you want? Didn't you say you were going to your room to get something?
それそれ。はい、セーバー、これ。
Oh, yeah. Here, Saber, this is it.
ありがとう。リンには迷惑をかける。
Thank you. I am sorry for the trouble, Rin. Tosaka gives Saber a bag. Saber takes it with a happy expression.
それが最後だから気をつけなさいよね。いくら強制召喚だからって力ずくで武装したら服なんて消し飛ぶんだから。
That's the last set, so be careful. Even if it was an enforced summoning, your clothes will scatter if you arm yourself by force. Oh, so when Saber shifts into battle gear, the casual clothes she's wearing get destroyed. Okay.
申し訳ありません。突然のことだったので、そこまで考えが回らなかったのです。それでも、リンが同じ服を持っていてくれて助かりました。
I am sorry. It was so sudden, I did not think that far ahead. But I am glad you had the same clothes. Having to draw new clothes would have been a terrible strain on the artist's wrist.
まあね、単純なデザインだし、制服みたいなものだし。
Yeah, it's a simple design like a uniform.
綺麗なやつ、地味な服ばっかり私に押し付けるんだもの。まあ、私には似合わない服だからいいけどさ。なんだってその服にこだわるのよ、セイバー。
Yeah, it's a simple design like a uniform. That Kirei forcing me to wear these plain clothes? Well, it's fine since those clothes don't look good on me. Why are you so concerned with them anyway, Saber?
ええ、シローが似合うと言いましたから。
Shirou said they look good on me. He did? I forget that. Okay. I don't understand the situation too well, but it seems that the third set of clothes for Saber. We don't have any women's clothes here, so that means Saber is borrowing clothes from Tosaka. But, I'd prefer it if you two did your girl talk elsewhere. I'm a guy too. We were having a serious conversation, but if you talk about this sort of thing, I can't help but feel let down. Nothing much happens after that, and Saber and Tosaka force me to sleep. Even though I regained consciousness, my body is still badly injured. My arms were cut up by Ryder so badly that I would normally have had to cut them off at my elbows, and my body is filled with cracks and strains from falling from the third floor. I guess they share the opinion that I should sleep and rest for now, even though there are lots of things to think about. Yeah, like, you better take off all these bandages before Fujimura gets here tomorrow. But I have to settle things as quickly as possible with Shinji. Shinji activated that boundary field without hesitation. Even I know how dangerous it is to let such a master roam freely. Damn it. This is no time to be sleeping. Emptiness like dizziness. Only my mind is back to normal. As soon as I lay down, my body demands sleep as it's still not fully healed. Tomorrow, I can't rest like this. Even if my body isn't fully healed, I have to go and find Shinji. And he fell asleep. Status and weapon screen updated. Ooh, Chapter 10 Skyscraper. Okay. I'm having a bad dream. Well, this seems like a good place to stop for now, so let's actually make a save. I believe this will be part 41 start, I think? Yeah, whatever. And let's spend the rest of this video going over the weapons and status. Let's see. Weapons. Oh, that's assassins. Unidentified dagger. A giant nail that Ryder uses. What, like a stake? Oh, a vampire lady who uses a stake. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Its origin is unknown, but we think that it is a weapon that reflects her inner character. Huh. Yeah, it really does look like a stake. That's cool. And this is Berserker's weapon, of course. So let's see. Status. New stuff for Ryder. Anything new? Okay, details. Skills. Noble Phantasm, this must be it. Yeah. Blood Fort Andromeda. other sealing blood temple. Whoa. The entire boundary field was her noble phantasm. Whoa. A barrier of blood. It melts the people within it. The melted people become red blood and are absorbed by the user of the barrier. Its primary use is to absorb magical energy. Rank B. Anti-army. Range 10 through 40 meters, probably? Max target 500 people. Dang. Huh. So her Noble Phantasm rank here is B, but when we go to abilities, it says her Noble Phantasm is A+, so what the heck is that? Huh. Well, we know that... Well, no, we don't know, but I'm guessing that Ryder's Noble Phantasm is capable of hurting Heracles, and... Well... I'm not entirely sure this melting people into blood thing counts as a poison, but I do know for a fact that Heracles died from poison. So Ryder must be able to change the nature of her Noble Phantasm because she called her ability that she used at the end there with the blood seal from the slashed neck, and she made like an eyeball symbol and there was a white blinding flash. Huh. And is there, like, anything that I can think of someone shining light from their eyes? Ah! I don't know. Well, whatever. Whatever, I'll just continue on. Anyway, that'll do it for now. I'm glad everything at the school resolved as well as possible. No fatalities, and surely Fujimura, dear sweet, sweet, precious Fujimura Taiga, is unharmed and will be appearing next time, hopefully, in the morning. Gosh, I have to wonder though, what is next for Shinji and Ryder? And moreover, how will Sakura fare? Shinji's going to be in a very bad mood, and I hope he doesn't take it out on his sister, you know? Anyway, yeah, good stuff all around. So, I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Fate Stay Night. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will catch you next time. So until then, please take care.